Hey everybody, it's Lisa Miller, the Director of Counseling Services here at StartBupe, ready for our bi-weekly video. To those of you that are watching, welcome. Thank you for doing as you've been asked to do. We're trying to provide you guys all kinds of tools as much as we can to help you get better. So today we do have some compliance issues to talk about, but before that, real briefly, I just want to share a few patient quotes that kind of stuck in my head this week after talking to people when I heard them, and just kind of, what do you guys think about them, all right? So the first one I heard was one of our patients was like, hey, Lisa, I just keep on struggling. I just feel like I'm constantly struggling. And when he was telling me everything that was going on, it almost felt like he was kind of living on the edge of relapse. Like any moment now, things could go wrong and I could be right back where I was. And I think I've heard those words in different ways from a lot of the patients. And my response to that was, what else are you doing besides taking the medication? Are you just thinking the medication's like a miracle drug and it's going to heal everything up? Because it's not. Taking the medication is 10% of your treatment, right? So all the medicine does is take away the cravings for the opiates, all right? And it's supposed to kind of give you time to get yourself together. The next step in recovery, so you're not living on the edge of relapse, is working on what's in here and working on what's in here. And chances are those things were already there before you started using, and some of them could be why you started using. So doesn't it make sense that if you just take the medication, those things are not going away? So think about that, and then we'll talk about all the different options that you have to help you work on that before the end of the video. Okay. The next one I want to share with you was almost just flabbergasted me. So this patient of mine said, I was like, well, what happened before you relapsed? And they said, my friend came over with pills. My friend came over with pills. I'm like, So I know some of you might think that these people that are still using are still your friends, but they're not your friends. They're probably miserable and they want you to kind of be in that place with them. People, places, and things will do it every time. We've talked about that a lot, and I want you guys to continue to remember that. If you say, my friend came over and brought pills, think about that a couple times. They are not your friends, because if they really truly loved you and cared about you, they would not bring that into your home, right? All right, I'll leave that one alone now. Last and not least, I tapered myself down. I hear that all the time. And sometimes they even proceed and say, and I feel fine. We're on the phone. I feel great. I haven't taken anything for 4 days. First of all, if the doctor puts you on medication, the doctor should take you off. There is a very safe way to taper down. Most likely, if you haven't gotten a PhD and become a doctor yourself, you probably don't know that way, because I don't know that way, and I've been working with a doctor for a long time. So usually what happens is they end up getting sick. We don't want you guys to be sick. Please call if you want to taper down. We'll be more than happy to come up with a plan and get the doctor to write that out for you so you guys can taper safely. All right, that's all. Compliance issues. We need you guys to get a lockbox. We want everybody to have a lockbox to keep their medication safe in. We have a lot of people call up and say they lost their medication. We cannot early dose or early fill prescriptions. So if you get a lockbox, they're about $5 at Walmart. Your stuff will be safe and you never have to worry about that. The next thing is voicemails. We need to be able to leave you a voicemail when we call. Please, please, please set that up. It takes about 5 minutes, and then we can leave you a voicemail and you can call us back, and there won't be any non-compliance issues going on. Watch your videos every other week. They're very short, and we try to make them as entertaining as possible when we're talking about recovery, right? All right, don't forget about online groups. If you don't know when the times are, call me up, look on our website, you'll find it all. The last but not least, if you're feeling the urge to take your medication early, let somebody else dispense it for you. If you have a spouse or a mother or father or roommate or whoever you think is the safest person. If you think you're going to overtake your medication and you're not quite to that point where you can handle it, ask them to dispense it for you. That's going to cut out on a lot of, problems that you have down the road if that were to happen. So, hope this was informative for you guys. Call me if you need anything. Peace from StartBupe.